The sector was hit hard by the rebellion. Oh. Okay. Well, there's a distress beacon. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. The fire suppression system is not responding. We could send the crew in a shuttle to help put out the fire, or dock, try to rescue survivors, or leave. But we have a rock crew member, so let's send them in. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppression as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts to die down. Let's contact the survivors. With most of the fire under control, the scientists are able to help secure the station. They offer you sincere gratitude and a generous reward, so they gave us 37 scrap and the stealth weapons augment. Unfortunately, I don't think that helps us, but we can look at it. Prevents your weapon fire from disrupting your cloak, allowing you to shoot at will while cloaked. Okay, so normally if we had a cloaking system, if we tried firing, the cloaking system would allow us to not be fired on for a period of time. But if we fired weapons while cloaked, we would lose time of cloaked. That'd be helpful if we can get a cloaking system, but I don't think it's going to be very helpful. We might just want to try and sell it. Okay, well, by the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. Okay, so I'm going to use the missile to hit their shields, and then I think I'm just going to fire lasers at their weapon systems. Oh. And they're surrendering. But they managed to do a lot of damage to us. I guess maybe I should upgrade shields now. And we'll head this way. There's a nebula there, but I don't... or an ion storm there, though, is the problem. And your ship is hailed. We found you at last. Prepare to die. Okay, let's reallocate power to engines. You know, we need to, yeah. And they're surrendering. So let's... oh, okay, let's reallocate power. Get everyone healed up. Okay, everyone fully healed. Let's return to stations. Maybe just get some more power as well. And we can put more power into the shields and the engines. Okay. Let's jump to here and not deal with the ion storm. You're held by a rebel ship. Yeah, the problem is going to be that missile. Of course the missile wasn't taken out. And they're surrendering, so let's take it. Although we are running low on hull. Oh, it could put some more power into the engines. Try and get a few more ships dealt with before we get to the store. An unmanned rebel ship. Well, let's attack to get to the sensor station. Okay, I think we're safe now. Well, safe-ish. And we have details of the surrounding area. Not great, but I guess let's head for this store and start getting repaired. You receive generic advertisements from nearby public shipyard. It seems they're willing to work on any ship, not only those of Rebel Hue. Okay. We need to sell this stealth weapon. That's not a lot, but it'll give us some repairs. Do I repair it all the way, or... Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so I think maybe we have 5 jumps before we have to get to the exit, so we could go around this way, perhaps. Detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Well, let's intervene. Okay, so I'm going to hit their shields with my missile and then just fire weapons on their weapons. Of course their missile is still up. Okay. Ship breaks apart, and you salvage what you can. The outpost hails you. That's helpful. Okay, fully healed. I think I'm going to upgrade the engines further. Yeah, we're pretty well stocked up on supplies now. So, we'll just try and fight more ships, I guess. And there's an unmanned scout, and they're powering FTL. Well, we're relatively safe, so I could just target their engines and piloting. Oh, okay. There we go. FTL delayed. And now I could just focus on shields. And accidentally take out their drones. And we still have the fleet. Good. Let's head this way. And a rebel ship has been patrolling this region. Oh, they have a teleporter? Well, let's vent them to space. And they're surrendering. Oh, maybe I should heal. Okay, oh, it's my pilot who needs healing. Okay. Alright, return stations, reallocate power. And let's jump to here. And it's a forward scout. Oh dear, they have a defense drone 2. There we go. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go for the exit now. You pick up an automated message from the nearby space station. There appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. Let's ask about their specialty. They offer to upgrade your oxygen system in exchange for some scrap. Alright, well, it's only going to be 16 scrap, so that's pretty good. You let their team on board, and after a short time they finish their work, upgraded the oxygen system by 1. Yeah, okay, I was right. They're overtaking the beacon now. So let's jump to the next sector, which is Zoltan-controlled. Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. There's a store down there. Is there anything I could sell? Well, not really. And there's nothing I need to buy, so let's just head this way, I guess. A rebel ship moves in to engage. You attempt to open communications, but realize the futility of that action when you see the ship is run by an AI. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Okay, well, with the drone down at least, we should be able to... Oh. Should be able to focus. And we can withstand their dual hull laser shots. Okay. So I'll just target that to keep the drone offline. There we go. They broke apart, giving us some scrap. Is there anything? I could go up there to distress signal, but I probably should save some scrap. Could go around this way and check the nebula. Catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station before your sensors shut off unexpectedly. As you discover that your sensors are being jammed, you hear hostiles beam on your ship. Until you're able to jump away, sensors are disabled. Okay. Oh, that's a problem. Oh. Okay, we lost our pilot, but at least we're still alive. I don't know, accidentally venting the whole ship was bad. But, I mean, having the upgraded oxygen system helped. Okay, so... Well, I could have Liam pilot the ship, although... It's not optimal. Okay, save... Let's head up this way. This nebula turns out to be a hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk you leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Okay, well, let's just vent that. And they're surrendering, so I guess we'll take it. And we've got a good chunk of scrap now. Okay, so let's just heal up quickly. And return to stations. Okay, we can go to that distress beacon. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance around fuel. Its distress beacon is active if you're not sure anyone's on board. Well, let's hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communications and powers weapons. Now, that's going to be a problem. I might be able to take out their missile system first, but it's going to be close. No. Hope to dodge. We missed. Oh, wait, we have no shields. Zoltan ship breaks apart. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance as a gesture of goodwill, and seeing how effectively you dispatch the enemy ship, they offer up what supplies they can spare. Well, we definitely need to try and find a store so we could conduct repairs. Okay, return to stations. It would also be nice to pick up some additional crew. Okay, let's head this way. An automated scout. I mean, well, the only real problem is going to be that bomb, I think, so... And of course we didn't take it out. But, managed to destroy the ship. Ooh, we get a reverse ion field augment. So that means that there's a 50% chance that we can negate any ion damage we take. That would be really nice. Oh, hey, and there's a store. The Zoltan are fascinated by their species and have set up something of an alien knickknack shop here. Why not take a look? Well, they've got another burst laser. Weapon pre-igniter. That would be good, because we could... Our weapons would be immediately charged after an FTL jump. But we do need to conduct repairs. Okay, so could I get the burst laser and the pre-igniter and sell something? Maybe if I sell the reverse ion field, then I can buy the pre-igniter and... Yes, and I can also get the burst laser. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a risky play, but it'll be interesting. Okay, so let's jump back this way. You pick up the last broadcast from rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Manus, they're here, please. You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. And, as it said, we can fire all our weapons immediately. Although they seem to have pretty good piloting skills, so... Okay, that's... Okay, we can just save missiles now. Oh, man, they died to fire. Okay, let's head this way. You arrived at the Zoltan Research Facility. Let's participate in their study. Your crew colony lines up, and they give us some cookies. Okay, so I need 75 scrap to upgrade weapons further. Despite the precautions, pirates have begun to harass local Zoltan settlements in this sector. One such pirate spots your ship and moves to attack. Okay, well, at least we managed to take out their missile, which is what I was worried about, although... Okay. I think we can now conserve missiles. And they're surrendering. We need one more point. We can get to this... Okay, I think we can do this distress beacon and then jump to the exit. The distress signal is coming from a small space station. They need to repair it. Well, we can help, but all we can do is fire on the defense system. Yeah, they don't appreciate our solution, so let's just salvage what we can. Upgrade weapons. I can draw power from engines. And now I can have 3 burst lasers powered simultaneously. And they'll pre-ignite, which is pretty good. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment for sale. Hail the ship. The ship responds, "We have an extensive stock. Come aboard and see our wares." This seems dangerous. Let's leave. As soon as you start to reverse your ship, the pirate reveals hidden weaponry and sets off in pursuit. You'll have to fight him to escape. Oh, yeah, we have a burst. Okay, and we can target weapons with that burst of fire. And they're surrendering. Okay. Well, this is feeling like a pretty good place to call it for the time being. Oh, well, I'm going to buy 1 bar of power and put that back into the engines, but I'm going to go ahead and jump the next... Oh, we can go to a slug-controlled nebula next, so we'll do that. The slugs developed on an ocean planet where the ability to telepathically sense another organism was more important than sight. Today, they use this ability to navigate unfettered the depths of the nebulas they inhabit. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here for the time being. So, I'm going to save and quit. Oh. Huh. Meant to go to the main menu. But yeah. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and cue the outro. Hello, everyone. Maleficious here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and maybe leave a comment down below. If you want to see more from this channel, make sure to click that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.